Hi guys, welcome to your Platterful demonstration. We are going to go ahead and get started with the Eichden's smoked Gouda. So go ahead and unwrap. What we're going to do first is we're going to cut it in half so that we can carve out the rounded edge on the back half of this so that we can have it for placement on our board. So go ahead, cut it in half and then cut around that curved edge and keep that because we will use it for placement on the board. And then what you're going to do with the rest of the Gouda is just going to cube it. So cut it up into cubes, various sizes, shapes, and then you'll see we're just going to reassemble that triangle position when we place it on our board. Up next, we are going to cut our brie. So go ahead and take it out of the box and out of the sealed container and unwrap it from the paper. And then I'm actually going to use a wire cutter. If you don't have a wire cutter, that's totally fine. You can keep using a knife. Not a big deal at all. But if you have a wire cutter, it's just a little bit easier. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to cut it into a star motion, basically. So cut across, then cut that in half, cut that in half, cut that in half, and we will use those to place in a spin wheel placement when we place it on the board. And then what you'll notice on my finalized boards is that I did put a dollop of that blueberry bourbon pecan jam right in the center of the brie, just to give it a little extra flavoring and touch. So if you'd like to, you can do that as well. Our final cheese for our large box only is going to be the sweet Irish cheddar. This one is so delicious, so I'm so excited that we were able to include it in the box. So for this, we're just going to simply slice it, just slice it all the way down, and we'll use that to kind of spiral throughout the board. Now moving on to the meats, we've got our fennel salami from Columbus. So for this, we're just going to take it out of the package and we are going to be able to use these small slices of salami to curve them around different things, maybe the spreadables, maybe a cheese, so super easy there. Lastly, for our large boxes, we do have prosciutto this month. So welcome to the party prosciutto. So prosciutto can be a little tricky, so you'll want to be very careful with it as you pull it apart piece by piece. And for this, what you kind of do is lay it down almost like a ribbon. So you'll pull a piece apart and then you'll kind of wave it back and forth like a ribbon when you place it on the board. So you'll see me do that here, but you'll also notice on the finalized board pictures that it looks a little bit like a ribbon being placed down.